Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly achieve their goals while others struggle despite their best efforts? The answer often lies in the habits they cultivate. In a world where success is frequently measured by outcomes, it's easy to overlook the profound impact that habits have on our daily lives. This is where James Clear's Atomic Habits comes into play, presenting a transformative approach to personal growth through the lens of habit formation. James Clear, a writer and speaker focused on habits, decision-making, and continuous improvement, offers a compelling framework for understanding how small changes can lead to remarkable results. His book, Atomic Habits, emphasizes that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Just as money multiplies through compound interest, the effects of your habits multiply as you repeat them over time. Clear's insights resonate deeply, especially for millennials and Gen Z readers, eager to enhance their productivity and personal development. To delve deeper into this concept, let's explore 3 key habits that you can apply immediately for personal growth. The first habit is to focus on identity, not outcomes. This shift in perspective is crucial for sustainable change. Rather than fixating solely on the results you want to achieve, like losing weight or writing a book, consider the type of person you want to become. For instance, if your goal is to become a runner, instead of saying, "I want to run a marathon," start by identifying as a runner. This identity shift can create a powerful motivation to adopt habits that align with being a runner, such as lacing up your shoes and heading out for a jog, even if it's just for 10 minutes. Take the story of a young woman named Sarah. She always admired athletes, but felt intimidated by their achievements. One day, she decided to embrace the identity of a fitness enthusiast. Instead of focusing on how many miles she needed to run, or how many weights she had to lift, she began to think of herself as someone who loves to exercise. This minor shift in identity led her to join a local running group, where she found support and encouragement. Over time, her consistent participation transformed her into a dedicated runner. By focusing on her identity rather than just the outcome, Sarah cultivated habits that became a natural part of her life. The second habit is to make it obvious and easy. Our environment plays a significant role in shaping our behaviors. Clear suggests that we can design our surroundings to encourage positive habits and discourage negative ones. This principle is rooted in the idea that the more visible a cue is, the more likely we are to act on it. Let's say you want to read more books. Instead of hiding your books on a shelf, place them on your nightstand or your coffee table. This simple act makes reading more visible and accessible, prompting you to pick one up whenever you have a free moment. Additionally, consider creating a dedicated reading nook in your home, complete with comfortable seating and good lighting. By making reading obvious and easy, you'll find yourself gravitating toward it more often. Another example involves healthy eating. If you want to eat more fruits and vegetables, keep them at eye level in your fridge or on your kitchen counter. Conversely, if you're trying to cut back on junk food, don't keep it in plain sight. By rearranging your environment to support your goals, you can significantly influence your behavior. The key is to remove friction for good habits and add friction for bad ones, creating a space that naturally encourages the actions you want to take. The third habit is the power of tiny gains. This principle emphasizes the idea that small, incremental changes can lead to significant transformation over time. Clear highlights that improving by just 1% each day can result in staggering growth. To visualize this, imagine a plane taking off from Los Angeles heading to New York. If the plane's nose is pointed just 1% off course, it will end up landing in a completely different city. Similarly, small changes in your daily habits can lead you in a vastly different direction over time. Consider the example of a student named Mark. He struggled with procrastination and often found himself cramming for exams at the last minute. One day, he decided to commit to studying just 10 minutes a day. At first, this felt manageable and non-intimidating. Over time, those 10 minutes gradually increased as he became more comfortable with his routine. By the end of the semester, Mark was studying an hour each day, and his grades improved dramatically. The cumulative effect of those tiny gains transformed his approach to learning and significantly reduced his stress levels. As you reflect on these habits, remember that the journey of personal growth is not about perfection, but about progress. The beauty of atomic habits lies in its emphasis on the small, seemingly insignificant actions that can lead to substantial change. By focusing on identity, designing your environment, and embracing the power of tiny gains, you can cultivate habits that propel you toward your goals. Now, as you consider these insights, I encourage you to commit to implementing one habit today. Choose one small change, whether it's identifying as a reader, rearranging your space to support your goals, or committing to a daily 1% improvement. Start small, and let those tiny gains accumulate over time. In the words of James Clear, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Let this serve as a reminder that success is not merely about setting lofty goals, but about establishing the systems and habits that will carry you there. Embrace the journey ahead, and remember that every small step counts.